Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Clay Moss, and my wife Marika is in behind the camera running things in the background. So we have a big announcement to make, but before I get to that, I thought, for people who don't know us, you'd like to hear a bit about us. So I'm an arborist, and I've been an arborist for about 14 years now. I've done everything from climbing trees to disease and pest management, tree health care, and I've done pretty well in that field. I'm an enthusiastic gardener. I've been gardening and growing plants for most of my life, and in the last 6 years, our family has been running a small farm that we've kind of started up from the, basically from nothing, and we call it Misty Spruce Farms. We've had some really good success with it over the years, and I think we're really looking forward to going forward with things. Marika is going to be running our social media. She's been a moderator on a number of groups for about 10 years or so. I think she's done a bit before that, but in the last 10 years she's helped moderate a bunch of different things, and so she has a lot of experience with that.
Hi.
So our two boys, when they came along, or before they came along, Marika was managing restaurants, and so she's got a lot of experience in sort of managing things, and helps me stay on top of all the tasks that I got to get done, especially when it comes to our farm. So our farm has gone really well. We've done a lot of different things. So we've raised chickens, we've sold some eggs, and that's gone really well for us. We've learned some things about foxes in that process as well, but we quite enjoyed that. We've also raised pigs for a number of years, and it's a lot of work raising pigs, but it's really rewarding, and I must say that my homemade bacon is probably my favorite thing out of that whole thing. So, the most successful thing, I think, with our farming that I've had so far is plant starts. We've been planting a bigger and bigger garden every year. And the weather doesn't always cooperate when you're gardening, but I think that getting things going since we've been here, I've just done better and better at it. So in the last few years, it's gotten to the point where I've had so much success in starting my vegetables and plants at the start of the season that I've had to start giving them away. Because I'm just getting too good at it, and I love doing it, so I end up doing a lot of it, and I kind of go overboard for what we need. And so, with the way things have been in the last year or so, I know our farming business hasn't been as straightforward as we wanted it to be, but there's an opportunity that's presented itself for us to sort of branch out. And because of my continued and increasing success when it comes to starting plants, our decision is to sort of change our farming business and pivot, as the common terminology goes. And we're going to officially be pivoting to a greenhouse and garden center starting this year. So our official launch is going to be in May. We'll set a date, but May long weekend is what we're shooting for. And we're going to be selling plants, specifically vegetables, and things like tomatoes, peppers, and other vegetables for the garden, as well as this year we're going to start doing a bunch of flowers and bedding plants, which will also be for sale. Now, we're going to probably take some time getting everything figured out for retail, so to start off with, we're going to be a mobile pop-up garden center. So we're going to come to locations such as farmers markets if we can arrange it. Right now we've got a place we're going to set up in Staveley, and then we'll announce sort of times we'll be there with our plants for sale. Our goal is to be able to supply things sort of in a moving market idea, having everything taken with us and brought to site. Now, because we're getting this all going up from the ground up, and it's a lot more complicated than our farming business was before, we're going to sort of test out our system and our retail system before we open up for plant sales. So the first thing we're going to put together is sort of some test products. We've got some seeds that we've saved from our garden from past years, some of which done really well and I'm quite happy with. So I'm going to package some of those, and they'll be for sale coming relatively soon here in the next few weeks or so. And once I have them together, I'm hoping we can do a first run of our retail system by selling some seeds. So if any parties are interested, please let me know, and we'll let you know what we have available. When we do get it all figured out, though, we will make another announcement and highlight the products that we've got set up and packaged for sale. But we're really looking forward to sort of testing out the system, and we want to make sure that when the spring comes, we're ready to hit the ground running. That being said, I really appreciate everyone taking the time to watch. If there are any questions that people want to ask, they can pop them in the comment box, and I'll do my best to answer them. But other than that, we're really excited for what's coming, and there's going to be some more details and more announcements that'll come as things come together, and we'll kind of share what we're doing as we put everything together, and as we do start plants, because there's going to be a lot growing, and we'll take lots of pictures and be engaged. And I think that Marika's also got a plan for some more Facebook engagements, videos and stuff, Facebook Live stuff, including things like taking different question periods on like trees, for example, and stuff like that. Seeing as I've got so much experience in the field, we thought it'd be nice to open it up for questions for people in certain set times, where they can find out what they want to, any questions they have about stuff that's growing. Well, thank you everyone for your kind wishes and comments, and look forward to more announcements coming up and more details, and I really look forward to helping things grow, and I hope everyone lives with abundance and in balance. Thanks, and have a good night.
Thank you. And we're going to log off now.